DT Fitness is a family-run business in Ballynahinch, County Down. Here at DT Fitness, we strive to make everyone feel welcome. We believe fitness and health is for everyone and cater for all. We believe everyone deserves a safe environment they can come to get what they need through exercising and training. Commit to get fit.
Welcome to Movie House Cinemas. Popcorn? Yes, please. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the movie. Reclining chairs? Don't mind if I do. Action, thriller, romance, we got it all. Discover the cinema today. Movie House Cinemas, home of the movies.
Glow Sunbed Hire is one of Northern Ireland's leading home hire sunbed providers. Part of the Glow Tanning Group, Glow Home Hire covers most of Northern Ireland and offers the best quality sunbeds and lamps. Robin Elliott tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influsense.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
So, good evening, and welcome along to Robin Elliott tonight. Good to have your company with us once again this evening. So yeah, we're out of the studio due to the heat wave, and I hope you've been having a great summer so far like we have here in Belfast. We're here in the Cathedral Quarter area for tonight's show, and I'm going to be chatting to the Love Island winner 2021, Liam Reardon. He's going to be with us a little bit later on, giving us his thoughts on this year's Love Island. The man from Married at First Sight and Celebs Go Dating, Paul Brunson, he's going to be joining us as well, and we'll find out all the details about this year's Belfast Whiskey Week. Also, live music from Wilfie Gilbert and the new summer tune from Nathan Carter coming up on the show as well. But as always, let's begin this week with some of the big talking points. What have you been talking about this week? Let's find out what Kim Kelly's been talking about. Welcome to the streets of Belfast.
It's lovely here, isn't it? Outside the Duke of York bar. Love it.
Exactly, love it. Fabulous place to be standing. We'll go for a drink thereafter, yeah.
Or now.
Or now, let's. No, we got to talk. We got to talk relationships. A lot of relationship stuff coming up on the show because Paul Brunson from Married at First Sight, he's on a little bit later on. So, what have you discovered then this week?
I have discovered a new survey of 2,000 people, and it's the top 5 things that people hate about each other, and the top 5 reason for rows. Now, what would be the biggest reason for rows in your house?
Oh, I don't know. It's usually something messy, like leaving stuff lying all over the place and not cleaning up, and the kitchen being a mess, and the dishwasher's not stacked, all that kind of thing. Okay,
well, according to this survey, which was done over in the USA, what to watch on television is the 5th most common thing that people fight about. But I think, you know, whenever you put on Netflix and you start flicking and it takes hours and then you just end up falling out with each other and going to sleep.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
I kind of get that. At number 4, oh, this is a good one. How much time to spend with the extended family, the in-laws.
Don't do it. That's what I've said right from the start. Don't do it.
Do you think that's a secret to marriage?
That is.
Just to say, I like you, but I don't like your parents.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I've always stayed away from those things because, if you go, it just causes fights and arguments, and it's just nonsense. Just avoid them at all costs.
Okay, that's relationship.
Weddings, christenings, and funerals. That's the only time you have to deal with them.
Relationship advice with Robin Elliott. Okay, number 3, the biggest cause of fights: how long it takes to get ready. I think you'd take a long time to get ready.
Well, you see, between me and Mrs. E, it's kind of equal.
Is it?
I think. Yes, yeah.
I'm so speedy.
Really?
Oh, I am the quickest. Yes, I can get ready in seconds.
You see, I thought we were doing a gig together yesterday, and I thought you arrived like early to go in and sit with your makeup artist and do all that.
Well, I will bring a makeup artist, yes. Obviously, I'm really high maintenance, but it takes me seconds to get ready.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, seconds. Low maintenance.
I can tell today.
He's so horrible to me. Shush. Okay, at number 4 we have what time to leave for an event. Now, me and my other half argue about that because I'll say, right, let's leave at 12:15, and then it's 25 to, and he's still not out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. You know how that stressy feeling, and your heart starts to pound.
If I'm ready and she's not ready, then it really annoys me because I'm standing at the front door and I've opened the front door, then I'm standing in the street and I'm still waiting. That's the bit, in and out, that's the bit that really annoys me.
I hate that. Or if they're mithering at you, come on, that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want to know the number 1 reason?
Tell us the number 1, go.
It's what to eat.
Really?
What to eat, yes, which I can really believe that. You know, if you're going home and it's like 4:30, 5, it's like, what are we going to cook for tea? That is the biggest cause of rows.
Well, ours is easy. We always go, what are we going to cook for tea? Oh, I don't know. Let's get a takeaway. That's always the answer.
I know, but then you rouse, you want Chinese, do you want Indian, do you want pizza? We actually had a massive row last night about pizza versus Chinese. Yeah,
Right,
it was
okay.
pizza 1. I wanted
Pizza 1,
Chinese.
yeah.
Pizza 1.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay. I'm thinking about that one. Pizza or Chinese? Yeah. I might go Chinese, I think. That's what I would probably go for. Yeah, yeah.
No, the boys wanted pizza,
Right, okay.
and pizza it was.
Right. What else are we talking about this week then?
Okay, I have been surfing around the internet as usual, as I do, and I found these 2 great stories. Okay, the first one was a woman asking the question, am I a monster for washing my underwear with my tea towels? So,
it sounds all right.
do you wash your underwear with your tea towels?
I don't do the washing, but when you think about it, they're both going in to the washing machine and they're both going to get washed. So,
Gross.
is it gross?
Yes,
But they're
yes.
both getting washed. Now, when you stop and think about it like that,
it's
it probably would gross you out.
There's no way that our viewers wash their tea towels and their underwear together. I just know they wouldn't. No way. Apparently, according to all these people, this turned into an internet pile-on
Right.
with everybody going, you're absolutely disgusting. So apparently, don't wash your towels with your undercrackers. The things you read about, the things people talk about online. So after I'd finished that, and it took me ages to read it all,
Yeah.
the next one was,
Yeah.
do you remember in Dairy Girls, and they talked about how people kept toasters in their cupboards, right? The next question, and again, thousands of people answered, does anybody actually keep their toaster in the cupboard?
No, why would you?
I did.
Think of the hassle every time you've got to go and take it out and plug it in and...
Yes, but then there's no crumbs. You know, whenever the toaster is on the side, and it's
Yeah.
even no matter how often you clean it, it's all crummy.
Yes.
But if you, after every use, shake it outside and then put it into the cupboard, no?
You are a bit strange.
Yes, maybe. So, it was very mixed on that. It was mixed on
Yeah.
the toaster in the cupboard.
No, just keep it out all the time. No.
You're shaking your head.
Producer Stevie's shaking his head. He's disagreeing with this. Do you keep yours in the cupboard? Yeah.
He's from Ballymena, though. Do you think it's a cultural thing?
It's a cultural thing. As you head towards Ballymena and then towards the north coast, it
They
must
start
be.
to keep
That's
their
the start
toasters
to-
in the cupboard. Do you think our viewers keep their toasters in the cupboard?
We want to know, right, where do you keep your toasters? And tell us where you're from as well,
Yes.
so we can work out the geographical locations of the toasters in the cupboards.
These are the big issues of the day.
The big issues, and we will report back on this next week on the show. I promise we will do that. We will do that. What else have you got there?
Well, I wanted to say a little word for our doggy friends. It's
Yes.
very, very warm, as you well know. So please do not be walking your dogs. I read this awful story in the paper about a little Frenchie, and she died in the sun. And it was like a cloudy day. And I know Frenchies can't really breathe right. I have one myself. But they overheat so quickly because they can't sweat, or they sweat through their paws or something. So the things you're looking for are your dog panting, obviously drooling, the sort of thick drool, lying down, being dizzy, and you've got to take them back into the house. In fact, they shouldn't be out in the sun at all.
No, exactly. I mean, I remember going to a golf course this time last year. There was a poor little dog that seemed to have been locked in the car park, while the owner went off and played a round of golf. I mean, that is just horrendous, isn't it?
Is utterly horrendous, and I know people just don't think. They don't think, so please be so careful of your little doggo friends at this time of year.
Exactly. There we go. Anything else for us this week?
That's everything.
That's
Thank
it. Fabulous. Thank you, Kim. Good to see you as always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's have some music now, some live music in the studio from a fine singer-songwriter from Belfast. Here is Wilfie Gilbert.
sailor, I sailed the seven seas, cast out my emotions and setting myself free. And I walked on water, and I lay down in beds. Your sons and your daughters, I laid them to rest, to rest. And I once was a sailor, I sailed the seven seas, cast out my emotions and setting myself free. And I walked on water, and I laid down in beds. Your ghosts and your demons were all in your head, in your head. I once was a pirate, a foreigner to land. Jumped many a ship, and I killed many a man. And I walked on water, and I lay down in beds. Your sons and your daughters, I laid them to rest, to rest. Take me to the water, I wanna sail the water out of here. Take me to the water, I wanna wash the water over me. I once was a rabbi, holier than most, a God-fearing man of the Son and the Holy Ghost. I walked on water, and I fell to my knees, worship and something that I'd never seen, never seen. Take me to the water, I wanna sail the water out of here. Take me to the water, I wanna wash the water over me. I once was a devil, I cast an evil spell of bitterness and jealousy, and I rode straight into hell. But I walked on water, but I stayed on my feet, 'cause your Lord God Jesus is no match for me. Look around you, look around you. Take me to the water, I wanna sail the water out of here. Take me to the water, I wanna wash the water over me.
Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influsense.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
Heading to the North Coast? The Jet Centre in Coleraine offers entertainment for everyone. There's an 8-screen movie house cinema with all the best movies, 10-pin bowling, a massive arcade, soft play for the wee ones. Outdoors, there's a mini fun park and gem mining, plus an 18-hole floodlit mini golf course. Rain or shine, there's something for everyone here at the Jet Centre. Find out more at thejetcentre.co.uk.
Oh My Glam Influscents, an affordable alternative to designer fragrances. 10 amazing influscents for you to choose from. Perfect for on the go, from the office to the gym to a night on the town. Find your essences with Oh My Glam's Influscents. Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
Glow Sunbed Hire is one of Northern Ireland's leading home hire sunbed providers. Part of the Glow Tanning Group, Glow Home Hire covers most of Northern Ireland and offers the best quality sunbeds and lamps.
A better future is out there. A fitter, happier, healthier one for you. You just need to know where to look. Made from 100% recycled material and built to last, Eco by Exto is planet positive, professional grade athletic gear. All the performance, none of the harm. Your better future is out there. Ours too. Go find it.
Blades and Beauty is an established hair and beauty salon in Antrim who are proud to have award-winning staff in the fields of makeup, hair, beauty and design. Whether it's a new hairstyle, a top-up tan or makeup or beauty treatments, we will make sure you thoroughly enjoy your time at the salon, leaving the salon looking and feeling great. Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influscents.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
So, welcome back to Robin Elliott Tonight. Still to come, we got the brand new single from Nathan Carter, and Love Island winner 2021, Liam Reardon, will be giving us his thoughts on this year's Love Island. I know at the top of the show we talked about relationships. We're going to do that one more time now, because a man who knows all about it, from Celebs Go Dating and Married at First Sight, Paul Brunson, will be joining us in just a second. And we're taking a look at some new research about some of the things that couples tend to fight about all the time. Things like leaving drawers open, wet towels on the bathroom floor, and leaving milk on the side instead of in the fridge. The true tests of our relationship all happen at home as TV love doctor Paul Brunson guides us through the art of compromise. Here he is, the man himself. Paul, how are you today?
Robin, I'm great. How are you doing?
Very well. Good to see you. So when it comes to leaving wet towels on the floor, I think I would have been divorced a long time ago.
You know, Robin, you know the art of compromise. That's the key.
That's it. And what about you? Do you have any annoying habits that annoy your wife? You've been in a hugely successful marriage for many years now. Or does your wife have any really annoying habits?
Oh my God. You're trying to get me divorced now. No one's ever asked me, what does your wife do, Paul, to annoy you? You know, and quite honestly, she's in the next room too. So nothing. She does nothing to annoy me, Robin. But I'll tell you what I do. Yeah. I know. I still, the toilet seat, I still don't understand. Do I leave it up? Do I not? But the biggest thing I know that annoys her is I don't like to take the rubbish out. I don't take it out when it needs to be taken out. Yeah.
Now, I don't do that as well because I just can't work it out. I don't know what happens where you are, but here in Northern Ireland, we tend to have 3 bins for all different types of rubbish. And I don't know which colour bin is for which, and I don't know which day to put the bins out on. I've had this argument many times before. I just can't work it out. I think it's a woman thing to work out the bins.
That's what I was saying. So we just let it pile up, right?
Exactly. I just can't work it out, but women do seem to work it out okay.
Also, I'm thinking too is what gets her is I don't drink out the carton. Right. I drink, but sometimes I don't put back enough in the carton. So there's like not enough to make a full glass of anything. That upsets her a lot too.
So we're talking about what's in our fridges today as well. And we're talking about milk and some new research. Tell us all about it.
Yes. So I'm super proud to be working with Oatly on this because, I'm a researcher. I'm a big nerd. And we're finding some just like crazy things about our habits around milk. So check this out. within the last 3 years, you have 1/3 of all Brits have tried to distance themselves from dairy. 2/3 have gone back to dairy. They can't break away. It's kind of like you can't break away from your ex. So I find that to be really interesting. But here's the one, right? And Robin, I have to ask you this. So 1/4 of the survey responses have said that they would give up or compromise on the type of milk that they drink for their partner. So Robin, would you do that for your wife? Would you do that?
So I've done that already because she's been having health issues around drinking milk. So we've been trying the dairy-free milk, the oat milk, and things like that. I'm a coffee drinker, and I actually can't tell the difference.
Rob, can I say, you are husband of the year right here. Husband of the year. Because you think about that. If 1/4 said that they would, that means that you have the majority said they wouldn't. You have to compromise. For me, it's the same thing. I love, oat drink, in particular, whole milk. So Oatly whole milk is my favorite in coffee.
That's the one, and I'm one of these weird people as well. I'm going to shock you when I say this probably, but I have never had a cup of milky tea in my life. I've had the flavored teas, like mint tea and stuff, but I've never had a real cup of tea.
What? I'm American, and I drink at least 2 glasses of 2 cups.
Yeah.
2 cups a day. Really?
I had a sip when I was young and didn't like it, and I've just never had it since.
So do you like coffee, though?
Yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker.
I realized that I had to do a 2-bag. So what is it? I think it's called Builders.
Yeah.
Strong. Put that oat drink in there too. That I think you'll like, because it's kind of like coffee.
Okay, I'll give that a go. So what else have we discovered from the research then?
Yeah, I mean, lots of things. I mean, you have 1/4 of couples have had arguments, talking about bickering from the beginning. 1/4 have had arguments over milks. But this is the big one. Is that we are all, or should I say 1/3 of us, are polyamorous when it comes to our milk. Because polyamorous means that you have lots of different relationships. What we found is that 1/3 of us have different milks, like oat milks and almond milks and cow milks in our refrigerator. So the research is telling us a lot about our habits.
Of course, there are so many different types of milk. We've talked about the oat milk, the dairy-free milk. There's so many big choices out there now, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots. I know that Oatly just rolled out, you've got the semi, you have light, you have no sugar, and then also you have whole oat drink. And this is the bottom line for me. And this is really was driven by my 2 young boys, is that, my boys were like, Dad, what are you going to do to save the planet? Right? And I said, my part in saving the planet is I'm going to start drinking, oat drinks. And what I found is that I did it for them, but I realized that I just like the taste.
So, Paul, what are you working on at the minute? Last time we had you on, you were talking about all the Married at First Sight stuff. What's happening at the minute?
I mean, we just wrapped another series of Married at First Sight UK that's coming later. We start filming Celebs Go Dating in just a couple of weeks. And there's lots of other projects, but those are the 2 big television projects I'm doing at the moment.
Now, Celebs Go Dating is so much fun as well, because you haven't got a clue where that show's going.
Oh my God. It's like the celebs. You have no idea what's going to happen. And we have had some interesting successes. I mean, we have the first Celebs Go Dating baby.
Well, Paul, great to talk to you as always. I'm off to have some coffee with oat milk now.
Have some tea. Have some tea with oat milk. Try that.
Okay, maybe for you, Paul. We'll see what happens. Thank you for joining us. Right, time for some more music and a big summer tune from Nathan Carter. He's back with a brand new single. It's called Dance with Everybody. And he's also just announced a big outdoor gig on the 29th of July at the 6 Mile Festival at Antrim Castle Gardens as well. So here he is with his brand new single, the one and only Nathan Carter.
Room, you hardly knew anyone. Sea full of strangers crashing on the rungs. When the band strikes by the end of the night, strangers no more. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door. Whether you came here to party or you came here to cry, whether to meet somebody, cheat somebody, get low or get high. 2 feet on this floor. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door. Whoa, whoa, let it all go. Whoa, whoa, shake up your soul. Throw your hands in the air, throw your hat in the ring, throw your hips and your heart into everything. Get lost in the crowd, get down on the floor. Let's dance with everybody who came through that door. Come all you saints and sinners, poets, prophets and fools, all you cowboys, tricksters, hipsters trying so hard to be cool, all you dreamers and schemers thirsty for more. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door. Whoa, whoa, let it all go. Whoa, whoa, shake up your soul. Throw your hands in the air, throw your hat in the ring, throw your hips and your heart into everything. Get lost in the crowd, get down on the floor. Let's dance with everybody who came through that door. Let's put aside our differences, lace up our shoes. Let's narrow the distance between me and you. Meet me in the middle, let's quit keeping score. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door. This night is on fire like never before. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door. Let it all go. Shake up your soul. Throw your hands in the air. Throw your hat in the ring. Throw your hips and your heart into everything. Turn the world on a string. Turn the winds on a dime. Turn the wind to the west and the water to wine. Get lost in the crowd. Get down on the floor. Let's dance with everybody who came through that door. I wanna dance with everybody who came through that door.
There we go, brand new music from Nathan Carter. We're back in a second. We're talking Love Island with the 2021 winner Liam Reardon. And still to come as well, we're talking about this year's Belfast Whiskey Week. Don't go anywhere.
Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influence.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
Here we are on the north coast, where sporting legends are made. He needs this putt to advance to the next stage, but can he do it? The crowd are holding their breath. Can he cope with the pressure?
Dad, would you take the shot?
Yes! Well,
Oh My Glam Influence, an affordable alternative to designer fragrances. 10 amazing influence for you to choose from. Perfect for on the go, from the office to the gym to a night on the town. Find your essences with Oh My Glam's Influence. Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
A better future is out there. A fitter, happier, healthier one for you. You just need to know where to look. Made from 100% recycled material and built to last, Eco by Exto is planet positive, professional grade athletic gear. All the performance, none of the harm. Your better future is out there. Ours too. Go find it.
Blades and Beauty is an established hair and beauty salon in Antrim who are proud to have award-winning staff in the fields of makeup, hair, beauty and design. Whether it's a new hairstyle, a top-up tan or makeup or beauty treatments. We will make sure you thoroughly enjoy your time at the salon, leaving the salon looking and feeling great. DT Fitness is a family-run business in Ballynahinch, County Down. Here at DT Fitness, we strive to make everyone feel welcome. We believe fitness and health is for everyone and cater for all. We believe everyone deserves a safe environment they can come to get what they need through exercising and training. Commit to get fit. Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influsense.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
Welcome back. So tell me this, have you been watching Love Island this year? What's your thoughts on the contestants? Well, earlier on today, I caught up with the 2021 winner, Liam Reardon, to find out his thoughts. Here's what happened. So we're talking Love Island this morning, and I'm pleased to say that the winner from 2021, Liam Reardon, joins us on the line. Liam, how are you?
I'm very well, Robin. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So before we talk about Love Island, and we're talking dating etiquette as well today, a lot of rumours around the internet about you and Millie at the moment, about things maybe being back on again. Can you address those rumours for us?
Robin, you wasn't hanging about them, was you? You went straight in for it.
We're all dying to know.
Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff floating around. But, you know, me and Millie are really good friends. We've always been good friends. And that's kind of all I'll say for now. People can make their own assumptions, and that's fine. But, you know, we're good friends, and that's all I'll say.
And you had a good time in the Lake District recently?
I've never been to Lake District, actually.
Ah!
No, I had a wonderful time. It was very, very nice place. Definitely be going back soon.
All right. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, let's talk Love Island. Have you been watching already?
I have indeed. I have. It's going well. Second week, and, you know, there's drama stirring. There's romancing going on. It's going really good.
How much of it do you reckon's real, or how much is all played up to the cameras then?
Well, you're asking the right guy. Obviously, there's a certain narrative to the show. The show is a TV show. It has to be played out in a TV show. You know, if it was up to the cast, we would all just be sunbathing, doing nothing. So they have to make a TV show, and they put you in certain situations where you wouldn't normally be in, and which you don't feel comfortable in. So then people kind of act out of character, and they act a certain way. Then, so, you know, feelings and emotions are real. But, you know, scenarios you put in are obviously set up because it's a TV show. But, you know, feelings and emotions are real. And, you know, and if you are attracted to someone, then that's very much real as well, you know. I know some people fake it to kind of stay in there longer. But, you know, it's couples forming already. You know, there's drama that's happened. There's a couple of jealous people there as well. So, you know, it's all off to a good start.
Any favourites yet for yourself?
Favourites? I like Tariq. He's a really funny guy. I like Molly.
Yeah.
People are giving Molly some stick at the moment, but I think it's unfair. She's 21. She's in there exploring her options. She didn't know any of these people a week ago. She doesn't owe anyone anything. She's in there doing what she's supposed to do, and I say good on her. And, you know, Zach, he's doing the same thing. He coupled up with Catherine. Now, well, he's interested in Molly, you know, and Mitch is going on calling, you know, Zach, he's not a boy's boy. He's this, he's that, but he didn't know. Zach didn't know Mitch a week ago.
Yeah.
You come in there to do a job. It's Love Island. If things aren't going your way, get on with it. You know, like, you know, don't throw your toys at the pram. It is what it is.
What about you? When you went in 2021, did you go in with a plan to win, or did it just naturally happen?
No plan at all. I just, you know, really, I thought I was going to last like 3 or 4 days. You know, I never thought I would go on there and win. But I went in and obviously got on with everyone. Everyone was great. You know, I was with Faye at the start. You know, Faye was lovely. And then, you know, Millie came in, and that was kind of it for me. Then we were together for the whole time. We had a little hiccup halfway through, but then, you know, we made it back on track, and yeah, you know, went on to win the show, and that was just such a surreal. You know, going in the show was surreal. Then I got used to that. Then winning was out of this world surreal. You know, it was incredible. But yeah, definitely didn't go in with a plan. I just went in there with an open mind.
Yeah.
If I was there for 3 days, then so be it. You know,
Yeah.
if I was, and luckily I went on to have an amazing time and win the show.
Winning the show as well. I mean, it's life-changing when you come off a show like that, isn't it?
Oh, incredible. You know, I went from being in Wales, being on a building site, which it was fine, which I loved.
Yeah.
So if I had to go back to that, and that was fine. But obviously, you know, I don't live in Wales anymore. I live in Essex, and I'm not on a building site. You know, I'm doing other things, and you know, I'm very, very grateful, and it has changed my life. You know, the people I've met, the doors it's opened. It's incredible.
We're talking dating etiquette on the show as well today. So we've discovered some new stuff from some new research that's been revealed as well. Things like the ideal locations for a first date, things like that. What's your thoughts on the latest research then?
Well, Emmy Cafe Latte, they did a research on, you know, on dating, and you know, 25% of people prefer going for like a dinner, 24% of people prefer going for a coffee. And I'm probably one of them them ones who like going for a coffee on a first date. You know, you can, instead of going for a big, you know, a big dinner, and you know, you're there for hours, quick little coffee. If it doesn't go well, you know, you're in and out within an hour. But if it does go really well, you know, you think, oh shit, that wasn't long enough, and that you're looking forward to seeing them for the next time. And you know, some people don't like forking out loads and loads of money on a first date. You know, and especially places like London, you're going out for dinner and drinks, you're going to have a hefty bill. So quick little coffee, Emmy Cafe Latte, walk in the park, you can't go wrong.
The figures show as well that as a romantic gesture, a lot of people think cooking for somebody on a first date is something that's really good as well. You're into your food, aren't you?
I love my food and I love cooking as well. So you know, cooking for people is something I enjoy, providing I make a good meal.
Yeah.
You know, when I made Millie a meal when she first came into the villa, she chose me as her main meal. So I had to cook like we saw last night. The boys had to cook for the girls, and yeah, my meal was awful, which I give Millie. It was you know, I made a chicken, lettuce, spicy chicken, and she actually loves spicy food, so that went down well. But the only problem, it was cold, so that didn't go down too well. But you know, she wasn't looking at the food. I think she was looking at me. And I don't think she wanted to taste the food. I think she wanted to taste a bit of me as well.
So they say as well in the research, the ideal length of time for a first date is 2 hours. It's a bit
2 hours.
long, I thought. Yeah.
Well, look, I feel people naturally, you know, as humans, we do this. You assume the date is going to be bad, so they like to go on a shorter date.
Yeah.
You know, so if it goes bad, they can get out of there. But you know, you could go in and have one of the best dates you've ever had. So, you know, it's a hard one to judge. But yeah, 2 hours is. You'd be surprised though, if you're having a good time, 2 hours will fly by.
What about topics to talk about as well? They say the best to avoid things like childhood trauma, closely followed by criminal convictions. I think anybody that would bring that up in the first few minutes, there's got to be something wrong with them.
Well, you know, I've never had that brought up to me. But I think, you know, a high percentage of people actually bring up their ex on the first date.
Right. Okay. Wow.
And as you saw in the villa yesterday, I can't remember the girl's name, but one of the two new girls, one of them mentioned babies straight away, and she wants babies. You know, I think fair play to her. She knows what she wants. She's laying it on the table, and she's getting it out there.
Exactly. So will she end up with a baby by the end of Love Island? That's the big question.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. If it was anything like my season, they might.
What about any dating disasters? Have you ever had to escape a date at any stage?
To be fair, I actually never had I've had, you know, dates which haven't gone really well, but I've never had a dating disaster, you know. You know, touch wood.
Yeah.
But no, nothing really bad. Nothing I've had to, you know, go to the toilet, ring my mate and say, look, give me an excuse so I can get out to you.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of them yet.
If they offered you another show, maybe like Love Island, would you ever do something like this over again?
Well, I did Celebs Go Dating back last year, and you know, I had great fun. I met loads of good people, and you know, everyone on the show was amazing, and I had a good time. It was a little bit soon after myself and Millie broke up, so the dating was a little bit difficult for me. But you know, it was great fun, and yeah, I definitely like to do TV again, different shows, reality shows. I'm gonna leave the dating shows alone for now.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm done with them now. I had a great time, but I'm done with them. But any other shows, then yeah, sign me up.
Brilliant. Well, Liam, it's been great talking to you. Maybe next time we'll get you on, you bring Millie with you as well.
Well, if we ever get back together in the future, then yeah, I'm sure I will.
Good to talk to you. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining
Robin.
us. Brilliant.
All the best, yeah. Take care.
Okay, let's do our What's On guide and find out what's happening throughout Belfast and beyond over the next week or so. The big show that comes to the Grand Opera House this week is The King and I, one of the greatest musicals from the golden age of the musical era. The multi-Tony and Olivier award-winning musical, Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I returns by popular demand as part of a new international tour following its critically acclaimed sold-out season at the London Palladium. And you can catch The King and I at the Grand Opera House from the 20th until the 24th of June. Now, country rock sensations Lucas Nelson and the Promise of the Real take to the iconic Ulster Hall stage in Belfast on the 22nd of June. And one of the finest in-demand rock and roll ensembles working today, Lewis Nelson and POTR, are bringing their powerful, joyous live show to Belfast. Big Girls Don't Cry is back with a bang, returning to the Ulster Hall, Belfast on the 23rd of June. So come out tonight as we dance the night away, taking you back in time to celebrate the iconic sounds of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
As I remember what a night, I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on the lonely night. And let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. Big girls don't cry.
Now, be prepared to raise the roof of the Empire on the 23rd of June as Rebecca O'Connor returns to the stage with her Tina Turner tribute show. Expect to hear all the greatest hits, including Nutbush, City Limits, Proud Mary, River Deep, Mountain High, Private Dancer, and of course, simply the best as well. And finally, for now, if you want to catch a movie in cinemas this weekend, why not check out No Hard Feelings, which stars Jennifer Lawrence. And this tells the story of Maddie, a delivery driver who is facing bankruptcy, who accepts a Craigslist ad from a couple seeking someone to date their painfully awkward teenage son. Here's a clip from No Hard Feelings.
His parents hired me to bring him out of his shell before college.
We've just been so worried about our son.
Hi.
Am I allowed to be here?
We can go skinny dipping.
What about sharks?
Ben here!
It's really the lack of life for you.
Get in here right now!
One thing about me, I'm the
Dance party.
How's the kid working out?
This is gonna be harder than I thought.
He can't know about this.
Percy!
Natalie!
This is your babysitter, right?
No. I'm gonna teach you how to have a good time.
Maddie, you can't outrun the cops!
I can't lose my license!
What? Oh my God!
So we'll be back in just a second to find out all about Belfast Whiskey Week from this man. Paul Kane joins us right after these.
Robin Elliott tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influence.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
Let the good times roll at Super Strikes at the Jet Centre. You can now book your lane online. We've got 14 bowling lanes and 4 mini bowling lanes. Plus we serve delicious hot food and snacks, or enjoy a cold beverage with your food after the game. Discover bowling today at the Jet Centre. Jet Centre. Entertainment for everyone.
DT Fitness is a family-run business in Ballynahinch, County Down. Here at DT Fitness, we strive to make everyone feel welcome. We believe fitness and health is for everyone and cater for all. We believe everyone deserves a safe environment they can come to get what they need through exercising and training. Commit to get fit.
Oh My Glam, Influscents, an affordable alternative to designer fragrances. 10 amazing Influscents for you to choose from. Perfect for on the go, from the office to the gym to a night on the town. Find your essences with Oh My Glam's Influscents. Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
A better future is out there. A fitter, happier, healthier one for you. You just need to know where to look. Made from 100% recycled material and built to last, Eco by Exto is planet positive, professional grade athletic gear. All the performance, none of the harm. Your better future is out there. Ours too. Go find it.
Glow Sunbed Hire is one of Northern Ireland's leading home hire sunbed providers. Part of the Glow Tanning Group, Glow Home Hire covers most of Northern Ireland and offers the best quality sunbeds and lamps. Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influscents.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.
So another week in Belfast and another big festival is on the way, this time taking place sometime in July. We're going to find out all about Belfast Whiskey Week from Paul Kane. Paul, good to see you again.
Great to see you too. Thanks so much.
So this festival, I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger every year, just isn't it?
It is. And yeah, you said sometime in July, it's the 21st to the 29th. So we kind of a little bit longer than a week, but we kind of say Belfast Whiskey Week, you know.
So this year there's something like there's over 80 events, isn't there?
Yeah, so 85, 86 events where you can come along and try your hand at things like candle making, chocolate making, get yourself involved with some cookery, cocktail making sessions, lots of food pairings. But yeah, lots of opportunities to try different whiskies. We've got brands flying in from Tasmania, 8 different brands coming in from Tasmania this year, brands from Scotland, whiskey brands from all over Ireland, but lots of homegrown brands here who have their distilleries here. We've now got our brand new distillery at Titanic, and obviously McConnell's working hard to get theirs at the Crumlin Road Jail. So yeah, people like Ecklinville and Shortcross, Cologne, Two Stacks and Copeland, Hinch Distillery, they've got lots of whiskey here, and they're really keen to show it off. They want to show that to the local residents. But again, if you're coming into Belfast, we've got a whole week jam-packed of events, 12 events every day practically. Come along to 2 big events, which we've got a large cocktail takeover over at Trade Market, and again we've got a large exposition event where we bring all the brands together and you can walk around the room and taste their whiskies.
Excellent. Now I have to admit I was a big gin drinker, right? Still am, but I did come to one of your whiskey tastings the other night and I have actually been converted. I mean, there's a lot of different whiskies out there that all taste different. I was shocked at the different flavours you actually pick up from some of these whiskies.
I think that's something that I pride myself on is when we conduct whiskey tastings, that a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not sure about whiskey, or don't know about whiskey, or nah, whiskey isn't for me. And I always trying to equate whiskey to fine wine or good wines. Not every wine tastes the same, and it's the same whiskey. Whiskey has multiple tastes, multiple variants, and you know what? You're always going to find something you like. I can guarantee that. But the Whiskey Festival is not for the whiskey drinker per se. It's not necessarily for the enthusiast and the person who wants to get right into it. It's for everyone. It's for novices. It's for people to come along and taste whiskey, get involved with whiskey at different levels. So if it is just chocolate making, and you want to know how to make chocolate using whiskey, super. Yeah. And you'll get to taste the whiskey. If you want to make some good cocktails and do it yourself with some really high-end mixologists that we have in Belfast, again, it's a good opportunity to do that. If you want to come and learn the Irish dance, sure, come and do that. You know what I mean? Learn the Irish dance, have a little, drink on the side, have a bit of fun. There's lots of little conversations as well. We've got little talks and debates that are on the go. Just opportunities to relax, chill. And whiskey is a side, and it's a byproduct of this festival. It's a big festival for Belfast. And we've got people travelling from all over the world to come here for this festival. And again, I would like to see people from Belfast taking the opportunity really to make an effort to come to the festival and taste all the whiskies that we have.
For foodies as well, you've teamed up with some of the top restaurants here, top chefs, and they're going to be doing food that's paired with whiskey as well, aren't they?
Okay, I know we've got Waterman House who are going to be doing 2 bespoke dinners throughout the festival and a couple of breakfasts. We've got Rome who are doing a breakfast lunch for us. We've got Morning Star who are actually doing 3 lunches throughout the week. Peculiar Tea, Urban Scullery. Peculiar Tea is going to be really interesting. We've got I can't really divulge too much, but you know, Gemma themes her restaurant ever so often with different types of themes, and we've got something special lined up for that. Urban Scullery over in East Belfast again, doing something really cool over there. So look, working with these restaurants, working with Alba as well, working with places where good food meets good whiskey, and that's really important. These are bespoke events where you're going to taste something different on their menu. It's not their normal menu, and you're going to have good whiskey to go along with it.
So we're standing here in the fabulous Cathedral Quarter area at the moment, which is going to play a big part in the festival. So many great bars around here. Duke of York behind us there, and of course Willie Jack. He's become famous for having this great whiskey collection, hasn't he?
Has Willie Jack not just stepped up and become probably the most excitable person when it comes to whiskey in Ireland? Yeah. Maybe the world. You know, he's managed to accumulate whiskey from all parts, and particularly Irish whiskey and the heritage of the Irish whiskey. So listen, everyone needs to respect what Willie's done. He's really curating a museum here full of whiskies, different types of expressions dating hundreds of years, and to the modern, whiskies that we have as well. So I absolutely adore Willie Jack and what he's doing. I think people need to come and see the Duke of York and the Hart Bar, the Dark Horse. I think they need to come see these venues, but most importantly, come along and see the friend at hand. Mm-hmm. Come and see what he's managed to achieve in here, which is, pulled together whiskies from everywhere. It's a catalogue, a library, a museum of all these whiskies. And you know what? He really has done something. He's done something for people who are whiskey enthusiasts like myself, proud. But he's done something for Belfast. It's, people of Belfast should be proud of what he's done. He is the saving light, the saving grace of the whiskey industry and the heritage that we have here.
And there was always a big heritage here in Belfast of whiskey that people maybe don't know about.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone talks about linen production, flax, and we talk about the shipbuilding, but we very rarely touch on whiskey production. Whiskey production, was huge in this city. In fact, at one stage we were producing more whiskey in this city than the whole of Scotland combined. Now, that sounds really mad, but that's what was happening. And do you know what? We'll never get back to that. That's not something we can emulate. That there's hundreds of distilleries in Scotland doing mass amounts of whiskey, and yet we are starting to see lots more distilleries here. So harken back to that greatness. We need to respond to that legacy, keep that tradition alive, talk about the heritage, let people explore different parts of the city. So we've got 3 unique walking tours that walk around the city during the festival, each picking up in different points, picking up pubs, picking up in landmarks, picking up people and places. Belfast Inn Tours, Belfast Walking Tours and Irish Whiskey Review are really, keen to get people out and about, walking about, checking out what this city has to offer, because it's hundreds of years old. We go right back to McConnell, 1776. Big numbers here, and we've lost that, and it's now time to regain it. So well done to Titanic, well done for getting the distillery up and going at the pump house, and it'll be great to see them during the distillery day, and great to see McConnell's bringing that life back to Criminal Jail and actually giving a distillery in there. But the likes of Dunville's, who was synonymous, that name was synonymous with whiskey distilling here, that's been brought back by Ecklinville Distillery, and you know what, is flying out the door around the world. People are loving that whiskey.
You mentioned the chocolate tasting earlier on as well. That's something special too, isn't it?
Yeah, so Jerry from Chocolate Manor, bespoke chocolate making. She's been involved with us for the last 4 years, creating these bespoke chocolates, but this time you get to physically do it yourself. So you get your hands on making chocolates, truffles, and you get to take them home. So you eat them there, drink your whiskies, take them home with you.
So much happening. It all kicks off on the 21st of July.
Yeah, 21st of July, and we've got... We've actually got a welcome dinner for all of our Tasmanian guests who are coming over down in Waterman House. So that's going to be, that'll kick off the party. But to be honest, there's events on throughout the week, every day, start from 12 o'clock and ending at 12 o'clock at night. So plenty of time, if you're in the office, you want to get out after work, there'll be an event for you. If you're off that week because it's the holidays, come and take part in a few events during the day. The stuff during the day is lighter, it's more experience led, and then we go into the meals, we go into dinner collaborations. Maybe it's something fast food with tribal or something. A bit. There's something in there for everyone.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, if
even the gin drinkers.
Even the gin drinkers. Okay. If people want to check out the full program, where do they go to for that?
It's BelfastWhiskeyWeek.com.
Fabulous, Paul. Have a great festival this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's all we have time for on the show this week. A big thank you to all of my guests. Thank you for watching as well. And of course, if you want to get in touch with us, check us out on our socials or drop me an email at robinelliottonight@gmail.com to play us out another fabulous live track from Wilfie Gilbert. We'll see you back here same time next week. Bye-bye.
Close your eyes to the hurt they've seen. Let your heart be still. Your mind and body will be clean if that is God's will. And all your silver coins won't buy you time. And everything you hold you leave behind. So love, take me in your arms. Take me in your arms and cover your ears to all they hear. Let your fences down. There comes a time when all that's left is to lay you in the ground. And all your silver coins won't buy you time. And everything you hold you leave behind. So love, take me in your arms. 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 Close your eyes and go to sleep. And let your heart be still.
Robin Elliott Tonight is sponsored by Oh My Glam's Influsense.
Amazing body sprays for everyone without the designer price tag.